Hey y'all, Juan from England here. Who do we have?
Oh, I'm Hector.
All right, and what did you do this weekend?
I finished top 32 at the North American World Championship qualifier.
Nice, congrats, man. Very well deserved top.
Oh, what's up?
Very well deserved top. What did you play?
I last minute decided to play Dragon Link after weeks of testing adventure scythe combos. I got convinced last minute by this guy. Literally, we're sitting there working. I'm about to fill out my deck list, and I'm like, should I just play dragons? And he's like, yeah. Then that's it. That was the weekend, and here I am.
Well, seems like it worked out. Before we get into it, any shout outs?
Yes, I have a lot. Shout out to my boy Ronnie, who I rode here with. We drove here 16 hours. He came in clutch. Shout out to my boy Henry and Aaron for riding with us. Especially Henry, you loaned me some pretty cards in here. You're gonna see. Look pretty good. Shout out to the lab, my boy Zach, my boy AJ over here, Kai, my teammates, Team Omega, my sponsor behind the camera, Juan, my boy Carlos and Octavio, always coming in hot. See that boy Tyler right there? He's my personal photographer. I got some fire pics from the event. Everybody that's been supporting me on the Houston Players page or anywhere on Facebook, even Team Elita Beach was here. Shout out Elita Beach. They've been like super supportive the whole time. Shout out to Danton. He helped me get here. And let me see if I'm forgetting anybody. Oh, so I think we're ready.
All right, let's get into it.
All right.
You shouting out me.
Opposition games, guys. All
right, so it's a 60 card deck. I just wanted to play all the good cards, so that's what I did. So for like the first cards, like the Edger card, it's like slash extenders, I guess, but like most of the times they suck by themselves. Can't really do anything. Then the cards that let you help you start playing: 3 Water Enchantress, 3 Ride, 3 Quick Launch, 3 Telly. Sorry. Yeah, 3 Telly, 3 Chaos Space, the Fateful, Foolish, Ravine. Yeah, these cool cards. Like, I guess the exception of these, like they all mostly help you start like playing the game, and like a lot of the times with this deck, it's just like you just gotta like mill your way out of like bad hands, and like it happens a lot where you just do that. So yeah, you just gotta play like a bunch of gas. Like I said, I just want to play all the best cards in the game. The Rocket Engine, 3 Tracer. I was playing 60, so I was like drawing this is not bad, because if you like this and like 4 hand traps, it's still like a level 18 crow or link 2, whatever. Like it's still like it's hard to play at 3 for sure. Then the 1G Charger and the 1 Tinkron and the Honorable Rocket, the Absol Router. That's for like the Rocket Engine. And then I play like the small punk stuff, the Xiamen, Foxtune, Deer Node. This card was like, I saw this card more than I saw E-Telly or any of these. It was like crazy actually. But the engine is really good, and it's actually better in this deck, I think, than it is in any of the other punk adventure decks, because the Dragon Engine is just so strong, and if you're able to get to it like through this, it's like really free, especially with E-Telly, because that means you haven't like committed the normal, and that's like pretty huge in the game. Then for like the Red Rose stuff, just these 2. These cards are actually just not bad to draw. Obviously this is good to draw, but even this, like a normal summon, if you like don't open like adventure stuff, it's like really solid. Not the best, but solid enough. Then like the other extenders, I guess, Soul's Illusion. It's mostly just there for because it makes Chaos Space a lot smoother in the deck. But having it like to draw cards or like extend, it's nice. It's really nice. Then the Baby Dragons, the Strudo, and then Snow. You gotta play Snow. And then the best part of the deck, all the I guess defensive cards. 3 Ash, 3 Veiler, 3 Gamma, 3 Nib, 3 Talents, 3 Droplets, called by Cosmic. This is just an out to mine. Even though I'm playing 60, I just wanted to like out the card, like, because when they mine you, like obviously you're like on a clock where like they're trying to find their pieces to like, I guess like kill you or like be able to play properly. But if you have like something like this in your deck, it like speeds up that clock a little bit, to where like if you can catch them lacking. Even though it's a 1-of, it's like fine. Like, so like you don't need more. Talents was decent the weekend. I don't know that I play it again in the deck. It was nice and it was a nice idea, right? Because you want to play like the best cards, but it maybe should have just been Ghost Ogre, like another like hand trap. Man, I think I did kind of miss that card this weekend. It would have been nice hawking, ogring Hawks, but yeah, that's 60 right there. That's what 369. I don't know. It's a lot of going defensive cards. But yeah. Oh, also, people kept drawing this against me when I was testing, but it all paid off because I've drawn it more in the 60 card deck than I've drawn it any other time. So shout out to everybody who I drew this against. So that's the main deck. The extra deck, the standard stuff, I guess. Striker, Pisty, Hawk. Hawk is crazier in this deck. All the cards are just crazier in this deck than they are in any other deck, in my opinion, right now. Like after playing the deck, the Romulus helps you start playing. The Dark, obviously, Dark is Dark. It's really good. IP, it's really good. Unicorn, Triple Bird, just like standard stuff, really. Axe Code, Boron. This card literally is the reason. I think the reason the deck's like actually playable right now, because like you force them to have the out, and if they don't, it's like literally game. Like it's not even close. Riser for the synchro. You need this for like combos. So it's for some combos. It's also nice having a light extra deck monster to make. That's kind of relevant. Like just having being able to like force a light into the grave. It's really good. Like for the ruler. This card. Oh man, this card is crazy. I think the craziest mill I had this weekend was like Illusion, Absolrator, Water Enchantress, and I played like another rocket monster, and I didn't use like the adventure package that turn, so that was like insane. So yeah, definitely one of my favorite cards. Savage, standard, hot red, and Baron. The only extra deck card I kind of missed was the Seal. I think there's a lot of times where you get hand trap with this deck, where like Seal, like maybe like 1 or 2 hand traps in your hand is like fine, but I honestly cannot find a card to cut here. Like I didn't want to cut anything. And yeah, so the side deck, it was 2 token collector, and I started 1 scythe. The idea behind it is like if you combo, you can just dump it and reborn it with Baron. So like the SP has like a standby phase to make a move, and if they don't, you just win. Let's see. But yeah, on hindsight, I wouldn't side this again. It'll probably either be a 3rd collector or like something else, honestly. The best card in my whole entire deck, hands down, not even close. Scarlet Red Dragon Archfiend. I mean, the way the game is set up, like you need a card like this, like especially with so many combo decks in the format. Like you're both obviously gonna take a decent amount of time playing, so you're gonna want to like account for those type of things. Then I sided 3 Lightning Storm, 3 evenly. The reason I just needed more like I wanted like more stuff against back row, and I was playing 60, so the odds of like drawing it, like drawing just one of these is like very low. So like I wanted to like double it up, but like also use cards that are like that overlap in other matchups. So obviously these overlap in like almost every matchup. Well, except these don't overlap against side decks, but other than that, these overlap with everything. And then I played 3 Eradicator, 2 Trap Tricks. This card was either the best card or the worst card. There's no in between. It's just nice. It was literally like for me the whole weekend. It was like a pointer, but I didn't have to pay 2,000. I just drew the monster. That's all that was. So I just look at their hand. I know what to stop. But yeah, that's the deck.
Awesome, man. Any notable matchup for the weekend? Anything stand out?
I think I want to say this so I don't forget. I won round 1 because I remember going to round 1. I'm like, I either made a really bad mistake or a good call, and I won game 1 against Eldritch in 35 minutes by having the Strudo face up, and he had Gozen, Rivalry, Skill Drain, and he had already gone through all Conquistadors because I was applying pressure with the Bootsector, summoning back 2 monsters every turn. So he had to pop with his 3rd Conquistador, and he had 2 Golden Lords up. He was at 1,000 after like counter traps on me. I was at 14 after the Strudo, but after I summoned the Strudo, it just never got run over. So I never want to forget that. So thank you guys for recording that.
Crazy, man. Awesome. Well, congrats again on the top. And
Thank you.
We'll see you again in the next